This ain't your usual superhero showdown. Nope, it's not your everyday clash between superheroes. This is a bit different. You see, we're in the World War Hulk's timeline, and guess who's wearing the Captain America suit? Bucky Barnes. He and Wolverine were sent on a mission to infiltrate a floating fortress over Washington, D.C., but an unfortunate event happened. The ship exploded, and they were both bombarded with radiation energy. Yes, the same gamma radiation that transformed Bruce Banner into the Hulk. Now, this gamma radiation messes with Captain America and Wolverine's cells, causing some wild mutations. It's like a trigger, unlocking all the bottled-up rage in the form of the Hulk. And let me tell you, these two are mad. They crash down and go at each other. Wolverine gets the upper hand, slamming Captain America's head and throwing him against a car. Captain America fights back, but it just makes Wolverine angrier. Why the rage, you ask? Well, it's not just about the gamma stuff. These guys got history, buried but not forgotten. The gamma radiation brings back Wolverine's anger from their past back in Chicago. He's out for revenge, wanting to savor every moment of taking down Captain America. So what exactly happened? Let's rewind a bit. Before Bucky Barnes takes on Captain America's role, Bucky supposedly died in World War II. But it was later revealed the Soviets recovered him and turned him into the Winter Soldier. Brainwashed and enhanced, he became a deadly assassin for decades, unknowingly working for remnants of the evil organization Hydra. During this time, he also did some dirty work for a deadly man named Monty Boscardin, who was aspiring to become the governor of Illinois and Chicago. If he became governor, he would have the unions in his pocket and become more powerful and dangerous. Wolverine, known as Logan back then, gets hired to bring in Monty. Logan spent months trying to look for Monty Boscardin, but couldn't find him. After much searching, he got help from his friend Squee. Squee had a lead on Monty Boscardin by tracking Monty's mistress, Abilene. He believes that she would eventually lead them to Monty Boscardin. Logan tried to speed things up by trying to get information from Abilene without arousing her suspicion. He tried everything, and I mean everything, but didn't get anything out of her. They continue to tail her, but Winter Soldier catches wind of the plan. Next thing you know, a car smacks into Logan, and he and Squee were captured. The scene shifts to a torturous chamber where Logan, bound and unable to escape, faces Abilene's relentless interrogation. Abilene started testing different torturing tools on Logan, trying to get information out of him. Logan thought something was wrong all this while. You see, he thought Winter Soldier is dead and didn't have any info on him. Back when he was in Chicago with Abilene, he smelled Winter Soldier on her, but he thought his nose was fooling him. He thought Winter Soldier was dead, but soon after, Winter Soldier proved him wrong by making his appearance. As Logan endures a series of Abilene tortures, Winter Soldier only stands there and watches in silence. You see, Wolverine hated how much Winter Soldier has changed, and how he stood there watching him without saying anything. Anyways, Abilene continues to torture Logan. She tried everything but couldn't get information out of him because, it's the freaking Wolverine. She then proceeds to use a burner on his fingers, but that was when she fucked up. You see, the moment she moved the burner close to Logan's fingers, Logan released his claws, piercing the fuel tank of the burner, and apparently setting it on fire. Kaboom! Logan's free, and without wasting time, he goes after Winter Soldier. Now, Winter Soldier's no rookie. He was hired because he was good enough to kill Logan. That's if Logan was unprepared. But this time, Logan is ready for him. Winter Soldier knew he would lose if he engaged Logan at his current state, so he fled, leaving Abilene behind. Logan gives her a choice: come with them or face the music, and she chooses to tag along. With the help of Abilene, they were able to find Monty Boscardin. They storm his office, and he orders his goons to take them down. Obviously, they were no match for Logan. He disposed of them easily, but you know who might stand a chance? Yes, Winter Soldier. This time he came prepared and fired at Logan. Though Logan was surprised by how Winter Soldier has improved over time, but it's still not enough to take down the mighty Wolverine. Logan charged at him and engaged him in a fight. Abilene and Monty tried to use this opportunity to escape, but before they could escape, Squee shot at both of them, eventually killing them. Wolverine, remembering everything that has happened, only fuels his anger. Though he doesn't really remember how the fight ended, the memory he has is enough for him to fuel his rage. Wolverine has the advantage because his healing factor was able to keep his mind almost clear. He was able to overpower Captain America, but not without taking damage from Captain America. After much fighting between them, Wolverine determined to end the fight. He charges at Captain America and picks up his shield and bashes him again and again, eventually weakening Captain America. As he fights Captain America, he also fights his rage. As you all know, rage is not something new to Wolverine. He has a high temper, and he has been battling it for years. 100 years to be specific. He has been living with it and living through it, and this helped him to at least finally have a bit of control over himself. Tying down Cap, he thinks it's time to bury the hatchet. They're heroes now. and he's even willing to forgive Winter Soldier and get the man a drink. He tosses him into a building and exits with style.